Hello, everybody. My name is Ann, and welcome to A Quest for the Last Dragon, Session 3. I'm joined, as always, by our wonderful party. What do we call you two?
The gaggle of fuckos.
Yes, we're here with the gaggle of fucks. No, I like fuckos better. The
I'll come
gaggle of
up.
fuckos.
I'll come
We'll
up with a
figure a
better
good one
one.
out. Yeah. But anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves. As always, we'll go
The
down.
gaggle of grotesque gremlins.
How about just the gaggle of gremlins?
I suppose.
Just because otherwise it's a little long. I mean, I was thinking something to kind of go along with the band of boobs, but okay.
The gaggle of gremlins goes right along with that. What are you talking about?
For those who don't know, the Band of Boobs is from a wonderful podcast called NADPod, aka Not Another D&D Podcast. I highly recommend it.
I will
Our,
die by that podcast.
as you can hear, we really enjoy it. But anyhow, enough with shenanigans. We're gonna go down. I'll go last and introduce myself and what I play. So we're gonna start off with Resident Coder. Calling you by that today, buddy.
You're calling me out today?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose. Well, see, I play a guy named Damien. I'm 6'3", single, looking for a sugar mommy. We're currently just adventuring, and yeah, that's where I am. Oh, also, my name's Alex.
Oh my god! I think this is the best intro we've had so far.
Damn.
Oh, sorry, glucose madre. You can't say sugar mommy. That's too generic.
That's right, Glucose Madre.
Glucose guardian. Glucose guardian.
You know now I have to work that in somewhere. You know that, right?
Hmm.
You know
I
what?
have-
Actually, I'm adding that to my DM notes right now. Hold on. I'm adding this in.
Oh, fantastic.
Edit. Somewhere work
The rain.
in glucose. What was it? Glucose Guardian?
Glucose guardian. Yep.
Okay,
Oh,
that is now added into my notes. Okay.
it's some grotesque hag in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Oh no.
Oh God, heaven.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's get.
Okay. Trying to follow up this beautiful comedic show is Chance, 5'4", pirate, wrapped head to toe in bandages with a coat on, is a modest man to say the least of, and he's putting up with this guy he barely knows for a job he doesn't really care about. He was just at the wrong place, the wrong time, but he's now adopted a furry rabbit friend that is now almost officially one of his sons.
Did you call me a furry?
Yeah.
You
Okay,
bitch!
Okay, no, Ralph. Furry is an endearing term.
I don't believe you.
It's okay,
Anyhow.
Ralph.
Okay.
A lot of people do.
Ralph, this is what you
Yeah.
have to do.
Yeah.
Say UWO, but sound it out.
Ooh woo.
Beautiful!
I hated doing that as Noah. Ugh. That I was uncomfy.
Noah.
Because I had to
Never
do that
something
in the
something.
mind of a little kid. I had to do that, and I did not feel comfortable.
Oh.
That was because okay. So a little backstory. Ralph mentally is not 19. He's more like 14. He's a youngin. He's a young lad.
Did you just say youngin?
Yes, he's a youngin. He's
a
from the crick.
youngin.
Well,
Well, good, because he
Also,
is
my
my
headset's
son
been taken
now.
off. I'm taking the hoodie off. Give me like 10 seconds.
Okay. Any
5, 4.
4, 3, 2, 1. Alex, you back? He lied. It isn't 10 seconds. It was more.
I love when you go to take a hoodie off and it strips you partially naked because it takes your shirt with it as well.
Dude, that almost happened to me on stream once. Because I forgot
It's
to
like,
turn
yes,
the...
I wanted to air my man titties. Thank
He was like,
Oh,
yeah, I
no,
don't need
the
to turn my
poor
camera
viewers.
off. They were scarred for life. Thank God nobody was watching that. I'm not going to say what stream that was. If someone really wants to see it, go through the archives.
No, I would love to see your... I'm
Don't...
gonna stop.
No. No. Well, anyhow, I am the dungeon master. I'm the one who has to reel these two fuckos in.
He's our dungeon daddy.
Good luck
No.
with that.
No, never call me that again. Alex, if you had an inspiration, I'm taking it away.
It's a good thing I don't, Bigums.
Fine, you have negative inspiration. When I tell you to, shit goes fucky.
I have access to whenever I want to roll with disadvantage, I can elect to.
Oh my god. Anyhow, I am the dungeon master, so obviously I play all the NPCs, but I also play the party's NPC, and his name is Ralph. Hi, you fellas. My name is Ralph. I am a Haringan, and I am a life domain cleric. I love doing this, and I love to hop. So how we doing? I'm so excited to be here. Oh, that didn't sound good.
What demon just died?
Sorry, I dropped you. I dropped you. I did a mic drop unappropriately.
Yeah, we all heard that.
I'm sorry.
Because all
It's
we
just
heard
so
was
crisp.
go, go, go.
It's so crisp. I'm not used to it.
Oh boy. Well, anyhow, let's get into a quick recap for the viewers. And as always, this is live streamed on Twitch every Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Or if you want to watch it after the fact, you can go over to youtube.com/thegoldendragons and check it out in podcast format. But if you do check us out here on Twitch, you'll see my beautiful face. Let's be real, it's an ugly mug. And the game itself. You'll be able to see the maps and everything like that. I might upload one of these raw. We'll see. But for now, we're just uploading it like this. Anyhow,
You're gonna
quick
upload a video raw with me in it, in my wonderful vocabulary.
Oh, I hated that. Alright. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z. Sorry. What? Why didn't that move? Why did the other one not move? You bitch. Oh, it did move. Damn it. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Nothing is going hangwire over here.
No,
Everything's...
where's my cannonball? No, where's my cannonball hole?
You don't have a cannonball.
I can't.
Well-
No, sorry. Where's
Oh,
my?
that's the
dive-
next map.
Yeah, we're
You-
on the carriage death people map.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm getting to the recap. Quiet.
Oh, sorry.
It's son of a bitch. Anyway, last time our heroes ascended up a small canyon, and as they saw a carriage with two dead folk on either side of it. They took the time and they did bury them after inspecting the bodies and coming to the conclusion that they were ambushed and robbed of everything they owned. After that, they moved up to the next bit of area, and they went into... I'd like for this to stop being pixely. Thank you. There we go. And I can delete your tokens from here. They went up here, and they went into the swimming hole here. They set up camp and everything like that. Here's their camp. And there's the
I
Degabos.
want to ask Chance at some point about that hair of his.
Yes, you do.
Alex didn't forget about that. Normally he would have, but I didn't this time.
But yes. So that is what happened last time here. And without further ado, we're gonna... And then, so at the very end, you all made your way to Blue Hawk, which is where we stand now. If you all kind of are so kind as to look towards the center of the map, kind of in the town square, just north of the center of the town well, you will see the mayor and a tall man who is now walked back up to you guys alongside the mayor.
Okay.
Damien, I would like you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, you're a bitch. My worst checks, and it's the first roll of the session. You just want to watch the world burn.
Oh, no. There's a very good reason for this.
Perception?
Oh, no.
Yes, perception. Ooh. Damien,
What's up, Bickums?
you look at the tall man who is next to the mayor. The mayor is about 4'8". He's a short, stubby fellow with a very immaculate, well-kept set of mutton chops that come across his upper lip.
Okay.
The man standing next to him. He is about he's about 5'10", and he looks to be decently well fit. He has sunken in eyes, and you can see a blood red aura around his hands and around the sword that he keeps on his side. You also are able to sense that he is undead.
I immediately run up and play his ribs like a xylophone. No. Okay, so that is definitely of a how close are we to them? Like if I were to talk to Chance, would they obviously know we're talking? Or would they be able to hear it?
They can hear you pretty well. There's maybe 5 feet, or probably about 7.5 feet between you guys. And I'll make this more accurate. Hold on. There. Let's make this more accurate.
All right. Well, have we talked to these gentlemen yet? I don't remember from the last session.
You've spoken to the mayor, but this new guy, the other guy is new, and he has just walked up to you.
Okay, well, hey, if he's just walked up, I think how would I word this? Why, hello there. I don't believe we've been able to meet yet. My name is Damien.
Alright, and I'm going to pause you there, because I do have a check for the others. Chance, I would like you to make me a Arcana check.
One of my worst. Okay, yay.
There's a reason I'm giving you this check. Okay, so you got an 11 with your Arcana check. But that is enough to pass. You get a different sense from this man. You can tell that just by appearance alone and what you've seen, you can tell that he is not a normal. He appears to be a tall human man, but something's different. And you can tell through your knowledge of the arcane and the magics that you have practiced with. You can tell that something's a little off. Like he is back from something, and it's almost like he fought in a war and has come back. Like the magic that brought him back stitched him back together fully.
Can I raise a question?
You can ask it, but you cannot ask it as Damien right now. You can ask it as Alex.
I know. Just does his sword look familiar?
Ooh.
Motherfuck! I swear, if you
did roll a 19. So yes,
Okay.
it does. You see a familiar crest on it, but you can't place your finger on where you know that crest.
Okay, I thought it was a previous sword of mine.
No. Don't worry. I'm not throwing that at you yet, fucker.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Just
Dude, I gotta keep some stuff in my back pocket. Come on. Anyhow, so Damien greets this man, and the man looks back. Hello there, gentlemen. How are you all doing today?
been an eventful week, but we're going about on our travels pretty successfully so far. How about yourself?
I see. Eventful. Yes, I could call that the same. I came into port here a few days ago, and the mayor here is saying you need passage back to, over to the continent of Privzane. Is that correct?
Yes, it would be Privzane. We are making our way across the Wolfgar Abyss.
Well, that's perfect because, well, me and my crew, we are heading off. And he pulls out a pocket watch and clicks it open. And he checks the time on it. Approximately 45 minutes from now. If you would like, I owe the mayor a favor, so you may come aboard our ship.
Can I
and
roll
join
an
us.
insight check just to see if I'm getting any bad vibes off of this?
Please.
Yeah, go for it.
Same.
Yeah, both of you can roll insight if you would like.
Oh, is this a problem? Because I'm part of pirates, not necessarily the good kind.
Ooh, I'm gonna see if he notices. Because he is a captain. So let's see.
And I am kind of infamous. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
He rolled a nat 20.
Fuck.
Well, we're not taking his boat.
He looks Chance dead in the eyes. Chance. Now you have seen that red aura. You just saw a glimmer in his eyes for a second. He goes, Chance. The pirate Chance, correct?
Chance Mercy at your service.
Hmm.
Has a nice, like, stretched out grin underneath his bandages.
Yeah, you can get the feeling that this man is looking right through you, and he goes, all I will say is if you are aboard our ship and you try to stab me or my crew in the back, I'll run you through. Understand me, boy?
He looks him dead in the eye. I take any crew that I handle as my own very seriously into heart.
Good. And then he turns back to the rest of the party. Damien, as you see this encounter between Chance and him. By the way, Chance, you have no fucking clue who this guy is or his intention. He's like, scary. He knows who I am. Uh-oh. That's your brain right now.
Yeah.
But Damien, you look at this man and you can tell that his intentions are just. He truly intends to help. He doesn't intend to harm in any way. Unless one of you were to harm his crew. Who have you... excuse me. Whom you have not met yet. You're not sure who his crew is, but you can tell that this is an honorable man. And as you're thinking this, it finally clicks what he is. He's a reborn. You've heard of these folks briefly in lore.
Okay.
And you heard of these people as some of them had escaped the nine hells and come back reclaiming their mortal body, and it magically stitches itself back together and they're born again. But they're not what they once were. They have there's a numbness in them, and their need to breathe, eat, and drink is no longer there. It's a painful life, but they get a chance at life once more, so they took it.
Now that it's clicked and I have the Nine Hells tidbit of information, do I recognize the insignia now?
Yes. It is the insignia of Osmodius.
Okay.
And I will give you more detail on that later if you ask. But
Well,
we're
just
gonna
know I'm asking now.
move. Well, then let me do some googling because I don't remember Osmodius' stuff. Osmodius 5e. I should have had this ready because I thought to myself, I want that sigil there. Let me just double check.
This, yeah, the, Chance is an honorable pirate, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Any crew he's
I
under the sea, he will take as his family.
Yeah. I do want to say I apologize to Chance right now because this part was designed specifically for Damien. Like this part here is like Damien's little spot. Chance, you'll have a
You're
spot
good.
later. I promise.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Um Damien, go ahead and roll me a history check with advantage and you also get a +2. So advantage and
18.
then we'll add 2. So 18. Okay. And there's a reason I gave you so much extra on that because you would know this. This is not an uncommon fact for you. Osmodius is the supreme master of the nine hells, and he's the overlord of everything. Um, you know that, but you do know that he is lawful evil. Even though he is evil, he does have a lawfulness to him. You know that one of his big domains is order and knowledge, but you also know that one of them is trickery. So you know never to fully trust him. And that makes you wonder, was this man tricked into becoming a reborn? You know that he can that there are some clerics who even follow him. That he has a lot of different spells that he can gift to his patrons and everything. And you can clearly imagine. Sorry, my monitor flickered out for a second there. You know that one of his big things for him is a ruby. You know that if you ever saw a ruby attached to somebody in the nine hells, they usually were kin or they worked closely with Osmodius himself. And that's all I'm
Okay.
going to give you with an 18.
Oh, so if you have a ruby attached to you, does that put you in like a higher, like, do people recognize that and go like, oh shit, that's a
Not
big dude?
not people in the mortal plane,
Well,
but
not in the
people
mortal plane, but when you're in the nine hells.
in the nine hells. Yes, you would if you saw someone with a ruby attached, like you know how when you go to a wedding and the groom has a rose or a flower on his dress, on his suit coat.
Mm-hmm.
If you had a ruby, like a truly polished, well kept ruby, set there, that was a key sign in the nine hells that you were in good standing with Osmodius because he gave you that. Other than that, there was no way of finding one in the nine hells.
Okay.
So yes, that is what you can gather. And so the captain kind of bows out. Apologies, I don't believe I gave my name. My name is Captain Bethros.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes. My crew contains, well, funny enough, my boys, Bolo and Crook. They
Are they
two,
I'm sorry, continue.
they're two fine young men. What were you going to ask, sir?
I was actually just about to ask you if you didn't mind sharing their ages.
Oh,
Get an idea as to whether or not they'd be running around the ships, like helping out with like lines, or if they were going to be chilling in a corridor because they're too young yet. I was trying to feel out the crew a little bit.
yes, and I will show you guys both of these now. He goes, yes. Well, Crook Crook was born into an elven mother, so he's a bit older than his brother Bolo. Bolo is about 27 years of age, and Crook is about 41, but they both act about the same.
Okay.
Um, yes, but trust me, they're both great helps to the team. And the mayor goes, yeah, yes. Well, if you all will be settling off then. Yes, I'll see you then.
It was nice meeting you, Mayor. We appreciate the help you have lent.
Yes, of course. Goodbye. And the mayor looks at Chance and goes, "You're a quiet one. Understood." And, he just kind of keeps walking away. Oh no, what did I do to his token? Oh no. Okay, we fixed it. Yep. And he disappears. Ooh, magic! I'm kidding. No, he just left.
Believe in magic.
No.
I would start looking around for an elephant. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So the captain approaches you all and goes, I got... Damien, did you give him your name?
Yeah, I give him my name.
Okay. He looks at Chance. And I know your name. But what is your name? And he bends down to Ralph. And Ralph looks up, wide-eyed. Ah, I'm Ralph. Why is your skin gray? Do you guys try to stop Ralph?
I was just about to say, I think I bend down next to Ralph and I'm like, Ralph, this is Captain Bethros. Bethros, this is Ralph. Ralph is a very curious soul in nature.
The captain just kind of chuckles. Holy shit, excuse me. That's not what he does.
I kind of figured.
I see. And he bends down to Ralph and looks at him and goes, well, when you've been alive as long as I have, sometimes your skin does funny things. How old do you think I am, boy? Damien and Chance, I would like you both to roll me a D100. And the combined total will be Ralph's guess.
Did we just guess 5?
I have to do it. Put
a
now.
zero. Put a zero. It's 50.
Nope. It's 5. He looks this man
God.
dead in the eye. 5?
Oh my God.
And the captain is taken back. Not 5. At 2 zeros. I was alive about 500 years ago. Well, I'm alive still, but yes.
I kneel down next to Ralph. I place a hand on his shoulder. I gently pet him. I'm like, "You were close, buddy. You were just 2 digits off. If you think about it that way."
Yeah, I was close. 2 zeros isn't that much. Ralph looks you dead in the eye with innocent eyes, not understanding math.
Chance underneath his breath is just like, it does when it's involving money.
Oh yeah, you guys with Ralph and money is gonna be fun to watch. I'm excited for that to come.
I'm keeping my coin purse on me at all times. But I think as I come to terms with Ralph being horrible with math, I think I take the hand with the gauntlet on it out from beneath the cloak, and I ruffle between Ralph's ears, and I tell him, You're gonna make a good adventurer, kid. We're gonna have some fun."
Indeed. Don't mind me clicking. Nothing's happening.
No, I was very intentional with what I did. And I think the clicks are a good thing.
I'm debating what I should have him roll. We're gonna do perception. Ooh, wow, nope. Okay, so he will not. All right. Yeah, no. All right, you do that. I'll just give this to you.
Okay,
So
okay.
he doesn't. The captain is too focused in on. He has now stood up and he's looking towards his ship, and he is too focused in on that. As of right now.
Okay.
And then he looks back at you guys after you've already put it back in your cloak after your little show, and he never noticed. And he goes, well then, let me take you to my ship, and he will lead you guys down the path to the larger of the two ships. And I'll move around for you guys. So yes, you all get there, and he goes, well, welcome aboard the Blue Banshee fellows. And he holds up a hand, and you see a rope just fly down, and he grabs it and hoists himself in one fell jump onto the ship.
No, I stretch my hand out and I grab for a rope that isn't there.
Roll. I'm going to roll something, and we'll see if a
No,
rope
I'm gonna be
appears.
cocky. I'm gonna stretch out my hand with the gauntlet and I'm gonna reach for a rope.
Okay. Let's see if these guys be this. Okay. You feel a little hesitation, and you're like, oh no. And then a rope flies down, and you grasp it in your hand. Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check. You choice.
Oh shit, sorry.
You do not have advantage.
I didn't switch back from normal.
Yeah.
From advantage.
So that'll be a 12.
Okay.
We take the first one.
Yeah.
So you don't do it with as much grace as the captain did, but you grab a hold of this rope and you whoosh, and you get up there, but as you kind of go to land, you realize you hadn't prepared yourself to land on a ship that's rocking. So you land one foot first, and then you hit the other one, and you kind of stumble, but you do catch yourself. You don't fall, but you almost do. Chance,
I just go ahead and go like, whoa! And then like I turn around, I'm like, Chance, stretch your hand, Ralph, buddy. I know you want to. Come on, Ralph, stretch your hand out.
I got this. I got this. Chance, do you stretch your hand out for a rope?
I whispered to my son, jump.
To your son.
I officially adopted him. I'm kidding. I love Ralph.
Okay. I'm just moving them on there.
Yeah, I nudge Ralph to jump onto the ship.
All right.
And
Ralph
then
goes,
I do stretch out my hand.
all right. You stretch out your hand. And let's see. Yes. Okay. This time, you wait a little longer. And it takes a minute. Damien, on deck, you see that there is Bolo and Creek both standing there, or Crook, sorry, Bolo and Crook, and you see that Bolo is kind of not paying attention, and you assume that maybe he wasn't before, and you see Crook go, oh, the rope, and he grabs the rope and throws it down to Chance. Chance, you grab it and you yank yourself up, and you do this a bit better than Damien did, and you land a little more elegance, and you...
He is also the pirate.
Yeah, you hit both feet, and you stand proud. You wobble a little bit, but not too bad. But then you both see Ralph just go, jump, and he, from a standing position, he doesn't even get a running start for this. He just runs up. Or no, he walks up, so he's right about here. He bends his legs, and he, boing, jumps high, and he lands on the top of the crow's nest and looks down. Ahoy!
You know what, Ralph? Not what I meant, but you know what? I think that suits you so much better.
Yeah, and then he will. Ralph will kind of just clamber down, and I'm gonna move you guys to the next map. So you all begin to move on your way.
Before you can throw any fucking combat situations at us, I would like to have a chat with the captain whenever it's convenient to be had.
Oh yeah. So as we said last session and the session before, this is a 3-month journey. This is not a short journey. This is 3 whole long months.
Okay, that changes how I'm going about things.
So over the first month, you can definitely have a conversation with him, and you guys can definitely talk amongst yourselves. In fact, I'm gonna do a thing real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab all the tokens that I have, all your guys' tokens, and I'm gonna just put them on this page so we can see who's talking and we can get a better idea of what everyone looks like. So the captain. This one is Bolo up top. Crook is on the bottom.
I thought Crook was the top one.
No. Yes, you're right. I'm stupid. I can read. I can read my own stuff. Obviously, Ralph has to be the smaller one.
Yes.
There we go. So this is who is here. And yeah. So over the first month, you all kind of get to know each other.
Good.
Just to kind of narrate a couple things out before we want to actually get into talking or anything like that. Over the first month, you all kind of start chatting amongst each other. You guys learn how the rules of the ship are, and the captain goes up on the first day as soon as you set sail, and he goes, "Men, as Bolo and Creek, you both know, the ship runs one way, with unity. We fight together, we play together, we sleep together. Everything that's done is together." And then he leans over to Crook, "But we don't fuck." And you see Crook. "Oh man, but listen, Pops, she was a pretty lady. We picked her up." "You seduced her." Come on, Pops." Do I need to say anything?
Nope, I don't. Nope, I don't margin. Nope.
Chance is going to gloss over that fact and just offer, if y'all need, we can switch out because I know how to run a ship. Like, I literally have the preference of I know how to run a vehicle of water.
Well, that's perfect. We'll see if it's needed. You know what, actually, that'll give Bolo here, and he slaps Bolo on the back. That'll give him a good break from having to run all the night shifts, since Crook here hasn't been able to figure it out. Pops! Crook, he's not wrong. Come on, you know this. But, fine. You see Crook is just kind of embarrassed by the fact that he couldn't figure out how to properly maintain a ship. But he's learning.
It's a whip. A work in progress.
Yeah.
WIP.
Let's say, a whip? You're whipping him now? I don't think you have one of those.
I can fashion one with. Yeah.
Who knows? Crook might like it.
Can I, as we're having a conversation, can I fix a sloppy knot on the boat?
Roll me sleight of. Okay, you can either roll me or you can take 20. If you take 20, so the way I run this kind of stuff, this is actually inspired from a wonderful DM who I have the privilege of playing under, Dieter. aka Dietrix. So Dietrix, if you do see this, thank you. You are awesome. He's a wonderful DM. He runs the Pathfinder series, the Rise of the Rune Lords, that I actually play in. I'm so happy to be part of that. Anyhow, but he does a thing where you can take 10. So with take 10, you take however much time it would take to theoretically roll enough times that you would get 10. But that's Pathfinder rules. So I'm applying that to D&D, and I'm kind of changing up a little bit to say you can take 20. So you can take however many times it would take to roll to get up to 20, but you're not going to just be able to do it on your first try unless you want to try and roll for it. So I will give you that option.
Yeah.
I'll roll.
Does that make sense? You want to roll for it? Okay. 15. Yeah.
Ooh, not bad.
You successfully find a sloppy knot. It's not the sloppiest, but it could be a little better. And you see that one of the strings is just slightly out of place. So you undo the knot, keeping everything nice and taut. Nothing leaves its place at all. And you redo it, and you tighten it up. And it is a sturdy knot. And Crook kind of walks over to you as you do that, and he goes, "Thank you. I did that one the other day. I wasn't confident in it. Thank you. I'm Crook." And he holds out a hand.
He takes it and respectfully shakes it, and just does his little smirk underneath his bandages, as you can see on the token. Just
You don't even give him your name. Okay.
oh, yep, Chance. Sorry.
What's that? Yeah. Hi, my name's Crook.
Chance Mercy.
Smiles. Okay. Yeah.
No,
but
yeah. Hey, Chance Mercy. Yeah, here.
and he goes, nice to meet you, Chance. Yeah. I'm gonna go watch the lower deck, like Dad asked. And he runs off and is gonna go.
These two are very nice. I like the two little companions of the captain.
Well, they're his sons, so they kind of have to.
Oh yeah, but like I like them.
Yeah.
Also, I will say not necessarily for the first few weeks, but maybe on like the 4th or 5th after we've been chatting for a while, I would like to look for an opportune moment to talk with the captain alone.
Okay. I'm gonna roll. You know, I haven't rolled one yet this session. I'm gonna roll a percentage die, and I'm gonna hide it from you because I'm like that. The percentage die do not like us today. Ooh, this is bad for you guys. So I'll even say this one. It was a 17 out of 100.
Uh-huh.
The percentages are not happy today.
What was that for?
It was for if you could. So, in the first month, you keep trying to like get him aside, but it just never happens. Like every time there's almost an opportunity, something comes up, like a wave crashing the ship a little hard, and Crook gets a little spooked, or Ralph gets a little spooked.
Actually, at some point, I just fucking ask him.
Yeah. But as the first month closed and you don't realize this, and you're thinking, I'm just gonna have to ask him. Who would like to roll the first encounter chance?
I would love to. I'd like to test fates.
Okay. Roll me the first encounter chance.
D20 or D100?
This is a D100. And you can roll this physical or... Ooh.
I'm like middle of the road. I'm one above middle of the road.
You're one into the top side of this.
Oh, yes.
Hey.
And nothing happens.
I tell you what, I'm feeling special today.
You go through. Roll me a perception check real quick.
Perception checks don't like
Yeah.
me.
And,
They don't
and if,
like me.
everyone can actually roll this. Ralph will even roll this one.
Okay, good, because that's no bueno.
Natural
Oh
20.
my gosh. You and Ralph. Okay.
Hey DM, I think we're okay.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. So,
no, I'm so
Oh,
busy trying to get the captain's attention I didn't notice.
yeah, you're so busy trying to find an opportunity that you don't notice, but you hear Ralph and Chance. Well, I don't know if you hear Chance. We'll see when I describe this. But you do hear Ralph just going, wow! As a pod
He
of
sees a tentacle.
dolphins.
Okay. Whew.
No! No! Bad. This is not hentai.
No, Kraken! You perverted. No.
Oh my gosh. Hentar is not here.
I don't know, man. Them sharks, they.
No. Bad. Double negative inspiration for you.
Oh, let's see how much I can get stacked.
You know what? Make a thing on your sheet and count up how many times I give you negative inspiration. If you ever hit 20, I'm legit gonna give you disadvantage on one throw. If you manage to get 20.
So that other resources, I'm gonna have the total, a question mark, out of 20, and then in the bottom I'm gonna have 1. So no, the question mark is always put by the other resources main box.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my god. Anyhow, but Ralph sees a pod of dolphins, and Chance, you also see them. But Chance, you realize that there is a single albino dolphin swimming
Kill
among
it.
them. Don't what? No.
Take it and sell it for money, Chance. You like money. That was Alex speaking. That was Alex.
Chance, do you give any sort of gasp or anything as you see these flying?
Chance will actually sing a sailor's tune of dolphin protection, because that is a thing that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need roll performance?
No, you rolled the nat 20 in perception, no. Because you see these, and the song enters your mind. And you sing a lovely tune. And Damien, as you hear this tune, you finally now look up to Chance, and then look, and you never see the albino one, but you see the last two dolphins as they are up in the air and diving back down of the pod of 8.
The homicidal horses of the sea. I think I walk over to the edge of the ship and I just place I do that thing where like you put your elbows on the edge but you fold your arms inwards towards your chest and you kind of lean. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. All right.
And I watch the pod.
So you do that. So the first month comes and the first month goes. And there has been a ton of talking amongst each other. You know, everyone's enjoying everyone's company. You know, there's a brotherhood starting to form among everybody.
That's what I was waiting for.
A trust has now been truly built. And the second month starts to come, and the second month comes and goes. Damien, during the second month, roll me a percentage die.
You motherfucker.
Ooh.
Suck a dick, I got a 92.
Damien, there's one time, and there's a couple times where like you look at the captain like you want to ask him something. What the fuck was that sound? Who was sucking off somebody in chat here? Listen, mute if you're gonna do it, for fuck's sake. Listen, I don't judge, but if you're sucking somebody off, at least mute your microphone.
No,
Please.
I needed gas money.
You could have just messaged me. I would send you money if you needed gas money. No, I wouldn't. Never mind. Gas is so pricey right now. Maybe I wouldn't.
It is.
It's like $100 for a tank. Fucking hell. Anyhow, let's not get political here. And finally, the captain goes, "Damien, meet me in my quarters, please."
I think in my head, Fuck yeah, let's go. But out loud I go, I'll be right with you, sir.
Uh, and when you walk in there, he sees his desk and he hands you a. Your character does not smoke, correct? Doesn't smoke a pipe, doesn't smoke a cigar.
No.
All right. He hands you what you can only assume to be a nice cigar as he brings him out of this wooden box that's temperature controlled and embroidered with gold. Like not gold pieces, like this is high quality gold.
Oh
And it's
fuck, I feel like I
embroidered.
have to smoke it with him now.
Yeah. And you see he pulls a dagger out and he kind of takes his thumb and he nicks his tooth with his thumb, or nicks his thumb with his tooth, and a little blood comes out, and he touches it to the tip of the dagger,
He does what?
And he touches the blood to the tip of the dagger.
Mm.
The dagger ignites, and the dagger is on fire. And he lights a cigar with it, and he holds it up to you, and he goes, after taking a puff, "Don't worry, the blood burns off. It's already burned off by now."
Okay.
What was
Okay.
that percentage for?
I don't like blood. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
I got
no.
I had a number set for myself and I got above the number. I'm fine. I take it from him and I say, I'll just have you know ahead of time if I cough a bunch. Never actually done this before, but that's one fancy looking box. So I feel obligated to. And I take it and I know enough to hold it in my mouth.
Yeah. There we go. Open up a not sponsored Pepsi Zero Sugar with the same great taste, but none of the sugar. Not a sponsor.
Absolutely. But it tastes pretty damn good.
Oh, it's delicious. Anyhow, yeah. So as you're sitting there, you don't cough or anything.
Okay.
You know this, but as this comes in your mouth, now you know very little about cigars, but it's a very smooth draw, and as you're starting to smoke this, you pick up on this cinnamon flavor, this obviously smokiness to it, but it's like a smoked cinnamon and a smoked paprika. You taste the scent of a nice cedar wood burning. And it's calming. It's very relaxing.
Oh fuck, this sounds really good even in real life. Damn, bro. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And so he looks at you, he goes, "You've been wanting to
Ooh.
ask me something, I can tell. What is it?"
I'm careful to keep my I'm not like super like off-putting about it, like don't look at me. But like I'm very mindful of where my gauntleted hand is at the current moment. I don't quite want it to be seen, but I don't want it to look like I'm hiding it either. So I think I lean with my elbows. I'm assuming there's arms on my chair, right?
Yes, there's arms on your chair. It's like it's a semi decent chair. There's not the best cushioning on it, but it's semi decent.
We're on a
chair.
ship.
Yeah, you're on a
I
ship.
think-
You're not gonna find high class chairs here. High class cigars, yes, not high class chairs.
Hey, you know, the scars make up for it. But I think I sit at attention. I have like my hands on the rest, so I'm not slouching, but I'm not overly leaning forward either, and I make eye contact with him. I remain respectful, but as I look up to him, I ask, I do not mean for this question to come off as disrespectful, and I ask you only answer if you are comfortable sharing. But I recognize he's a reborn, right?
Yes, you know what he is, and you know some of the lore behind Reborn.
Okay.
Now, you have never met one. Like,
Okay,
reborn
I-
are things of legend.
but I know of them.
Yes.
Okay, so continuing with the conversation that I was saying, this is no longer Alex. I have had quite the interesting past. And when I first met you, I noticed that not only are you a reborn, again, no issue with that, it's just an observation I made, but you also brandish the mark of Osmodius. And I would just like to inquire as to what the mark means to you, if I'm allowed to ask.
He kind of chuckles and he sets the sword up on the table, and he doesn't fully draw it, but he draws enough so the mark is showing, and he gestures to it. This mark here is the mark of Osmodius. You are correct, and I am a reborn. Let me tell you a tale, young boy.
I'm listening.
455 years ago, I was a part of one of the first raids upon the dragons. And as we killed the beast, in its final moments, it bit its own foot off and threw it at us.
This is Alex laughing.
Yeah. But
the whole fucking foot.
yeah. No, but it seriously bit. So he describes it.
Okay.
It threw it at us as a last-ditch attempt to hit us with something to take some of us out. And it did. It took me. I raised my sword at the time. I was a paladin of Pelor.
Mm.
And
Oh.
I raised my sword, and I screamed out, Pelor, if you can hear more of me or if any other god can, make me take this blow and not my party. And I did. And it killed me instantly. I never saw anything else. But I woke up in the 9th layer of hell,
Ooh.
standing before Osmodius. And he looked at me, and he told me that Pelor had forsaken me, but that he would give me another chance if I worked for him. So he handed me this sword and instructed me to help clean up the other layers. So I did, for 400 years. And then, only after that time had passed, he looked me in the eye and told me that I could return to the mortal realm, but I would return as a blood hunter. And the only way that I could use the powers that he would allow me to use would be if I sacrificed part of myself again. And I agreed. I met a woman, settled down for a few years, had my boys. And then she was taken from me, and we set sail. So that is where Osmodius stands in my eyes. He gave me a second chance, and I took it. And he, after finishing the story, he takes a long draw of his cigar, kind of looks up, and slowly lets it out to punctuate his story.
Beautiful.
I want to let you guys know, I came up with that on the fucking spot. I was not ready for that.
I am impressed, dude.
I was just like, fuck
You
it,
did
roll
good.
with it, keep rolling.
You did good. You did good.
You had me on my edge of my seat, even though I'm like doing the sales and shit.
Yeah, Chance has none of this knowledge. Chance
I have
doesn't
nothing.
know this is happening. Mhm.
Dude, I don't. Damien doesn't know how to feel about this guy.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
so I'm
No,
assuming you do not respond immediately. Is that correct?
I I have a brief. I would like to respawn, but I have a brief pause where I don't for maybe a solid 5 to 7 seconds. And I think I ask him after the fact if he doesn't say anything beforehand. After 5 or 6 seconds goes by, I ask him, "Who is this Pelor that you speak of?"
He kind of looks up and he goes, Pelor is a good god, but he has many followers. And unfortunately, I don't remember much of him anymore. It's been almost 500 years. So I really do not remember much of him anymore. But I do remember that in that instance, it felt like he wanted to help me, but he couldn't. I don't believe he really forsake me.
He just didn't
And
have the ability to.
and then he looks you dead in the eye. And you
Okay.
can feel that he is reading you like a book.
No, that's not necessary. You don't need to read me like a book.
And he leans forward.
Oh.
So, whose contract did you sign, Ilrigger? He is seen directly through you to what you are.
I mean, if we're talking mechanics, I haven't signed a contract yet. But if we are
Mechanically, you haven't, but metaphorically, you have.
metaphorically, I have, yes. And let me go ahead and pull that up because I get the subclasses a little mixed up. Give me 1 second.
I think you have it on your sheet, don't you?
I have painkiller. I just don't know what the actual thing is for painkiller.
Oh.
Painkiller.
I'm trying to remember what it was. I remember what it. Oh, I can't think of it. What is painkiller?
Oh, Dispater.
Dispater.
Dispater. Yep. I do not respond immediately to him. I don't necessarily break eye contact, but I give it a hot second before I say, regretfully, I signed a contract to Dispater.
He's a nasty one. And just as he's about to ask you another question, the door opens. Captain! A little help on deck. And you see Bolo standing in the door, wide-eyed, going, Ralph had too many carrots again. Oh, boy. And you see he puts down the cigar, puts it out, and hops up and goes. And as he's passing you, he goes, we'll continue this another day. And he runs
Sounds
out
good.
to help out and get Ralph down as he was trying to help out. And after he had eaten too many carrots for lunch, he got a stomach ache as he was up on the line and he can't get down. But during another time, fast forward a little bit.
Okay.
The captain walks up to Chance.
Ba 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 ba.
Chance, this is the time where you kind of have you're kind of looking out over the sea, looking for another pod of dolphins. And he kind of looks at you, and he kind of smiles. He goes, "You hide yourself, like your friend."
call me out like that, you bitch.
Oh, he's going to.
Chance kind of ruffles his hair with a handful of grease again. Yeah.
I won't ask your reasons, because frankly, your reasons are not to my concern. Simply due to the fact that, well, I don't think you're from the same plane as me. But what I will ask, well, not that I'm asking this, but I'm going to give you a bit of advice. And he puts a surprisingly very cold hand on your shoulder. And he looks over. Don't hide yourself from your party. They are your crew, just as my boys are mine. I had to tell them about my time in hell. One day you'll have to tell your party about what you served through.
Hey, they might catch me up in a bad storm and shit might spill out, but I'd rather have them look at me with kind eyes instead of murderous ones, so let's just keep it at that.
I doubt they would. Well, and he pats your back. Let's keep moving. And he looks out on the horizon. And Chance, roll me a D100.
Fuck!
Oh, Chance.
We're getting tickled by a tenty boy.
Oh no.
Negative inspiration. I'm kidding. You don't get that one. The captain's kind of looking out, and you see a heavy fog start rolling in, and this is heavier than normal. And he goes, "Damn it! Something isn't right." And he looks up. What's the 78?
You rolled a 78, not a 39.
No, he didn't. What the hell are you talking about?
No, it has an asterisk. It's correction.
No. Anyhow, the captain's looking out. Bolo and Crook are both looking out as well, and they're not seeing anything. I would like both of you to make me a perception check, and Ralph will also do this.
Don't follow me now. 17.
Hey
Fuck, I rolled a
guys,
19, I was one close,
next
so close.
map.
Oh no!
Oh.
You guys in your ship are sailing, and sailing, and sailing, and then in the nick of time, you see another ship headed directly for you. And at this point, I want all of you to make me dexterity saving throws as this ship crashes into your ship.
16.
Okay, I gotta
Got
roll
a
one.
7.
I have to roll one for Ralph.
Oh,
And
Ralph.
then I need to roll 2 here. Boop. Okay, there's both
No,
of
a
those.
DC of 12 is often seen as fair for low-level party members.
I just increased the DC. I'm kidding. I still don't think you made it. I don't think you made it anyhow. Cause
No, I was supposed to doing that for Ralph.
oh, okay.
Poor baby boy.
And then Captain will also have one. Okay. Yeah. So Ralph, Bolo, Creek, and Damien, all of you as this ship hits go wah! And all of you fall to the ground prone.
Chance is just yelling, We're being boarded!
We all see God.
Apparently, I
Where'd
can
the ship even
dance.
come from?
Yeah.
Of all the spots on the ocean it could have sailed, it sailed right next to us.
Right next to that tree. You know, you just couldn't see it in between.
It's called pirating. I would know this.
Yes. I don't know why I even gave those tokens, because you all do have the chance to get back up. You have a moment to get back up and recombobulate yourself, because you saw that. If you guys hadn't seen that ship, you would not have. And
I'd
you
get
all
my ass back up.
and you all see, as a group of pirates, board your ship. Everybody, roll me initiative. And this is one of those ones where I have to play with. I'm going to be playing by myself for a little bit here.
22.
All right, let me add you a turn. Go ahead and knock yourself in there. I need to add a Ralph. Bolo gets that one. Creek gets this one. I may have said their names backwards. It's fine. Everything's fine. I have a lot of things I have to roll here on this page, so give me a hot fucking second.
Sorry.
Because there are a lot of things on the board. I need these two as well. Okay. You stop moving. There we go. Okay. And one of these guys, the pirates will all go on the same initiative. And the captain will go on one initiative. So the man in the middle is the captain. You're able to figure that out.
Yeah.
And I don't have his rolls hidden. Because
I'm sorry, did you say the man in the middle?
This guy right here.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I am doing.
Okay. And let's put this in descending order. Who's at the top? Surprise, surprise! Chance is at top of the initiative. Chance. A group of pirates have boarded your ship.
First
Get
of all,
'em!
do I notice them or do I know of them?
Yes, you notice them.
Notice like their logo, their flag. Like, do I? Because I'm part of another pirate crew. Do I notice them? Like,
Roll me history.
okay. This is probably the only time I can use it. Ah, fuck. 7.
Nope, no idea.
Okay. I snipe the important dude.
You're gonna what?
Ice knife the guy in the middle.
Oh,
Because
ice knife.
Ice knife explodes, so since he has 2 compadres next to him, I get maximum damage for all of them.
I heard I snipe. Oh my god.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Well, fuckity fuck. Let me grab ice knife in the chat so I can just double check. Ice knife. What? Can you put the actual description in chat? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you fucking land that thing into him. This is technically a spell, so roll me another d20 for a super crit on your spell. And you're just getting it on... Do you want it on the range part, or do you want it on the spell part? Oh, never mind, you don't get it.
Sorry, I got you.
You're fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the ice knife goes into this guy, and that'll do 9 plus, so 19 damage. Holy shit. And then everybody around there is a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. The captain makes it. And then...
Those 2 next to him have to make it.
Pass.
Okay, hit or miss, the shards explode. The target on each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take Okay, so if they pass both, then they don't take it.
Yeah,
Oh.
so all of them passed, so none of them will take the extra damage. Will that be the end of your turn?
I will move down as much as possible.
You can get about halfway across the ship. So probably like right here-ish.
Okay, I'm hugging the edge real quick right here. Trying to spread it out for like.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
Makes my life easier. And yeah. The next will be, which one is that? Is that Bolo or Creek? I can't fucking remember. That's Bolo. Bolo! Yes, Bolo. Bolo is going to start to charge. And he will take a dash action and get up to here and go, "Come on, ye! Come back to me!" And he has his cutlass at the ready. Actually, no, he's gonna kind of chill right here. Because he doesn't want to bottleneck himself. So he's gonna stay right there with a cutlass drawn and ready. But he cannot actually get to them. Damien, what would you
Is
like
it my
to do?
turn?
Yes,
Noah,
it is.
I would like to invoke something called Baleful Interdict. When you reach second level, you learn to use the power of hell to censure other creatures. As a bonus action, you can place seals on a target you can see within 30 feet. You can do this a number of times equal to your charisma modifier. When you finish a short or long rest, you regain all your seals. When you or an ally hits a target you can see with any seals on it, you can consume the seals to make the attack deal an extra 2d6 necrotic damage to the target per seal consumed. If you are
Gotcha.
within 30 feet of the target, you regain 2 hit points for each die of damage your seals deal. A creature with a seal on them is an interdicted creature. Seals evaporate if not used after 1 minute. Only the Illbreaker who places seals know it's...
Alex, I
What's
know
up?
how this works.
Okay, good. I would like to move about 30 feet where everybody else is. So, like, right there, right?
Alex, if you hover over that thing on your thing, there's a chat box, and you can click it on your
Oh,
sheet,
fuck.
and it just goes in the chat, and everyone can read it for themselves. It's wonderful.
Give me a second. Hold on.
How about you do that real quick, buddy?
Yeah, hold on. I know what I'm doing.
hey, I kind of like the novel that was going on.
There.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you. Yeah, it's
So,
a fucking
Noah,
novel.
what I
It
would
is.
like to do is I would like to walk up 30 feet, or I'm assuming halfway.
Yeah, halfway, which is about 30 feet.
I would like to go ahead, point my sword at the captain,
Mhm.
and tell him he has no right being on this ship. I would like to grab my sword. I'm already pointing at him, but I grab the sword with my gauntleted hand. I pull it off of my back, say all of that, and let me know if I can do this, because me and you have had conversations. I would like to place all 5 of my seals on the captain as the
So
gauntlet glows on my hand.
roll me a D100.
Why?
Just roll me a D100. Not gonna tell you why. Oh, you
It's a mechanic.
tried.
Are you gonna fuck me over?
Oh yes, I fucking am. You just tried to invoke a gauntlet that I told you will not invoke for you
It was
until later.
flavor, bud. It was
I
flavor. Never
fuck.
mind. Fuck.
You tried to
Never
place
mind.
all seals. You can't even place all seals. You can place one at a time.
As a bonus action, you can place seals on a target you can see within 30 feet.
Yes, you can place one seal at a time. Is how it works. We're ruling it as one at a time. If you would like to take that back and say only one seal, you can, and I will negate the D100.
Well, the D100 was just me trying to be flavorful, but I do take it
But
back if I can only
but
place one.
if you want to try and place them all, you can. But then the D100 is coming into effect, and I will tell you what happens with it.
I try to place all of them. I'll risk the D100.
Oh, Alex.
I'm nothing if not a little controversy.
as you hold your hand out and you're trying to get this gauntlet to work for you, uh, you feel it start to. It's working, and you feel your seals starting to form on the captain's head. But then something was wrong. And the gauntlet bursts into flame for a second, and the
Ooh.
flame hits your arm and goes up it. You see one seal appear on the captain's head, and you will take
Oh no!
2 fire damage.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck. Okay.
I'm still looking pretty.
Oh.
No, you're. I wasn't gonna give you like 2d10 there. Fucking hell, it was 2d4.
I was worried. I was worried.
You're looking at me nice on you. In my head, I was like 15 or lower. He's burning the ship. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
Well,
Being
first of all,
nice for now.
I think I cry out in pain as I grab at my wrist because of the gauntlet. And I think just for a brief moment, I'm distracted away from battle, and that's why only one seal goes up.
Yeah, we'll flavor it that way. That's your bonus action to put a seal on, correct?
Yep. Then,
Okay.
as my action, I believe I can take a dodge as my action, right? I've never done that before.
Yeah, you can take the dodge action, which will give opponents disadvantage on trying to hit you.
Yep, I take the dodge action.
Okay, you take the dodge action. With that, it's the pirates' turn. So these guys are going to start funneling down. 2 of them onto Damien.
There's a reason I took the dodge action.
Yeah, because they saw you do that like easy pickings. And then 1 on each, yeah. So, Damien, these guys will get disadvantage on their cutlass attacks.
Good.
Does a 17 hit you?
Yes.
That's 6 slashing. And the second
Okay.
one, is a nat 1. So he's gonna get.
Where's that table?
He's gonna get a fumble. Oh no.
Excuse me.
Oh, he fucked up. He fucked up.
So he tries to slash you with this cutlass, and you block instinctually with the gauntlet, and you smack his cutlass, and it goes flying. It doesn't go into the ocean, but it lands right here. No. But his cutlass is way over here now. Nowhere near him. And you see him just like trying to reach for his pistol.
Okay.
So the 2 on you. The next 2. First one, which is going after. Oh my god, I need to remember this guy's name. Bolo. Which will be a cutlass. What did I give Bolo for AC? Okay, that will. He does not have advantage, but still it's 16. Okay, 16 to hit. That will hit Bolo. For 2 damage. Sorry, I was having trouble finding the thing, even though it was right in front of my face. Because I'm good at this. And the last pirate is going to take a cutlass attack at... Oh, jeez. Does a 23 hit?
Which
Chance?
A 23 does hit.
Oh, wow. And he rolled max damage of 7 slashing.
Shit.
Yep. Yeah. That's their turn. Oh, and the captain goes next. And the captain raises his pistol and aims it directly at Damien. He's going to
I
shoot
did
at you.
brand him.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know that. He can't sense it. Does a 19 hit?
Maybe. Yeah, just a little bit.
You will take... Why did that not roll damage? There we go. You will take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
That'll be his turn. It's Crook's turn. Crook goes, "Brother!" And he jumps off and will get up to this guy. And he draws his cutlass, and now his brother's held action will also go off. And they will both attack. that's an 11 and a 14 to hit. Oh. The 11 will not hit, but the 14 will for 3. So he hits this guy for 3 damage. And that'll be their turn. And it's Ralph. Playing with myself here for a moment. I apologize.
I tell Ralph if he can bunny hop across the way like he normally does, if he can get to the captain, he can deal extra damage.
Ralph looks at you and goes, I learned a new trick. I'm going to show you. And Ralph
Whips out a fucking gun.
he pulls out a cannon. No, he
Shit.
pulls out a vial of holy water and splashes it on his hands, and he claps his hands together. In the name of Pelor, I bless you. And he holds out his hands, and he will cast bless. And he chooses Chance, the captain, and Damien. So all of you have a d4 to add to an attack roll or saving throw for the next minute. You have this.
Okay.
And then from that, he is going to, and then he's gonna move forward, but he's only gonna get to about there, and he's gonna kind of stand back and watch the action. He's a little hesitant to run in yet.
Fair.
Next, it is the captain's turn, or it's your captain's turn, and he's gonna run down and join his sons in the battle, and actually he's gonna join up with you, and he's gonna start. And Bethros is going to, as he's running down, he draws his sword and ignites his blade by cutting himself across it, and he will take.
Of course, he has to bleed right in front of me. Damn it, Captain.
Yeah, he doesn't realize this yet, and he will take 4 damage, but then he will slash down on this guy. And will definitely hit with a 19 and does 9 damage on this guy. And the guy looks like he was bloodied in 1 slash.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And the captain goes, that's how you do it, boy. And we'll move to our chance turn, but we're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. We'll be back in just a minute, chat. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, we are back. The party has the time to plot against me. We'll see if that actually does them any good or not.
Not really.
All right.
Hmm.
Chance, it is your turn.
New idea. Okay.
Okay. I will. Ice knife the captain again.
You're gonna ice knife the captain again.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me ice knife. Ooh, yep, that
Plus
will not
the
hit.
D4? Plus bless?
Uh, behind the screen, don't use it because it will not. Even if you max roll to a 12, it will not hit him.
Fudge nuggets.
But he will still have to make the dex save,
Yes.
which he does.
Yep.
He does make. So all the pirates actually do have advantage on dexterity saving throws on the ship.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
makes sense.
Yep. So, will that be all for you? I will say, if you move too far, this guy right in front of you is not a friendly. He's an enemy.
Opportunity attack, BB.
I'm not gonna move away from him. I'm moving
You-
closer to him.
Yeah, you have not
Still
moved
shooting
out
at
of
the
his threat
captain.
radius. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. I will basically get into his face. I have given you all your second chance. Now I will not show you any more mercy. And I end my turn.
All right. Yeah. Jiminy Christmas. Bolo is going to take another cutlass attack at this pirate. He's going to swing down, and it's a 5, so he does not hit. God, get him, bro!
He's at least keeping them occupied. I guess.
Yeah, he's keeping this guy occupied. But that's all he's going to do. Damien.
I would like to go ahead and let me clarify this before I do anything. So, Baleful Interdict says, if a creature with any of your seals on it dies, you can move all of its seals to another creature within range. The person who was bloodied in one hit by the friendly captain, if I were to place a seal on him as a bonus action attack and invoke the seal to deal an extra 2d6 necrotic. Oh, wait, that would be wasting the seal. Okay, if I were to hit him with the seal on it and I kill him but I don't need to use the seal, I'm going to do non-lethal damage. Can I still move the seal if it's non-lethal damage?
Is the wording specifically kill?
If it dies.
Then no.
I'm assuming dies means 0 hit points.
Dies in this point will be dead. Because other features will say either killed or knocked unconscious. Other features actually specify that. So unfortunately, if it's not specified to killed or knocked unconscious, it's just only if it's killed or only if it's knocked unconscious or killed. But yeah. So unfortunately, you would not be able to move that seal.
Okay, well, bonus action, place the seal on the enemy captain.
Okay.
So there's 2 on him now.
Mm-hmm.
With my main attack, the pirate who was bloodied by the friendly captain, I'm going to go ahead and spin the blade around, spin the hilt around in my hand so that the blunt edge of the blade is facing the bloodied enemy, and I would like to swing down onto him with my greatsword.
Okay. Roll me greatsword. Ooh. You do have the. Never mind. Don't actually. You do have the blessed D4. You would have to roll max on it to hit his AC. So if you want to go for it, you can.
I'm not gonna waste it. Nah.
Okay. The only reason I
I'm
said that
saving
because that's a good damage roll.
It is, but I'm saving the bless for the captain.
Okay. Yeah. So you you whiff and you hit like right here on the ship, and then you pull it back, and he goes, "Is that the best you got?" And then it's the pirate's turn. So the one is going. So this guy that you just swung at is actually going to go after the captain. Wait, no. Is he the one? No, no. This guy nat one. Okay. So this guy is going to swing at the captain with a cutlass and is going to miss. The other guy is going to try and shoot at you with his flintlock pistol. And he's disadvantaged. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Yeah. So he fires and it goes off, but it zooms past you into the sky and eventually into the ocean. And he goes, "God damn it!" And you see he's beginning the process of reloading this, but this will take him even to his next turn to do so. The guy by Bolo and Crook is going to attempt to slash at them and is going to nat 1 again. Oh my lord.
He is just having a bad day.
This is a different guy. Oh, but he will not be suffering the fumble today.
Damn.
The other guy is going to take a swing at Chance. It was a 21 hit.
Yes.
It's
That's
first last time.
That's 4 slashing damage. Is it?
Yeah.
No, last time was a 23.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah. So it's 4 slashing damage on you. And then it will be the captain's turn. The captain is going to aim, set, match at your guys' captain, at Captain Bethros, with his pistol, and going to take a shot with a 21 to hit, which will hit for 7 damage. Oh wait, nope, sorry, no, it will not, because he will have to take his action to reload. So that's what he's going to do.
Right.
He will reload with his action. But as a bonus action, he calls out to his crew, "Men, ye stand tall and we fight together. Kill him so we can take your ship." And you see all of them seem to be inspired. Crook is going to take a swing at this guy up here. And he nat 20s. Man, I shouldn't have put so many NPCs. Damn it. 17. That's a thing. Shove. Okay. So he slashes in this guy for 9 damage. And this guy falls back prone. So that's going to be his turn. It's Ralph's turn. Ralph's going to look at Damien. Damien!
What's up, bud?
Or not Damien, sorry. Chance!
Hey, buddy.
You're looking a little hurt there, buddy. And he hops over to you. And you feel a slap on your back. And he casts Cure Wounds for 12 points of healing.
Just saying, I am sitting at 19 out of 30.
You're fine.
I just got to 19.
You can't go above your hit point max. Your
Okay,
max is
then
18.
it's 18. Okay,
Yeah.
minus 1. There we go.
He goes, "There you go. That took a bit to get over to you."
Thank you.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh.
I want to check something. Hold on. That's an action. That's a little action. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna do that, and that will be his turn. It is your captain's turn. Man, all of the NPCs were in a row. Ugh. I was hoping there was gonna be some breakup there. But yeah, he's gonna take a swing at this guy again. And Damien, he cleaves this guy in half in front of you, and the guy goes flying over to there.
How do?
And he walks up to the other guy, and his sword is still burning.
Only you can see that, right?
Yep. No, everyone can see that, I think.
Did you guys see me roll a d20? Shadow, did you see me roll a d20? Or sorry, Chance.
Yeah.
Fuck, I thought I had it set to GM.
If you hover over it, if GM is blue, then yes. If it's white, then no.
On my character sheet, it's not. Yeah, whatever.
On your character sheet, that does not affect the actual roller. On the roller, you have to hover over the roller and click GM.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it this time.
There you go. But anyhow, you already have the roll. So yeah. Chance, it is your turn.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I will magic missile the fucker. The captain.
Which fucker? The captain. Got it. Roll your magic missile.
Does magic missile automatically hit?
Yep.
Automatically
It's
hits.
auto hit.
Oh, you're gonna add 4d6 on top of that.
You're popping both your seals. Got it.
For each missile? Or
No,
for
just
one?
total.
Just 4d6
Just
in
total.
total.
Would you like me to roll that, or would you like to roll that?
I'll go ahead and roll it since I think I technically have to since I'm the one popping them.
Yep,
So
you're
I got
popping them.
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's not
I
bad
got
damage.
10 damage.
Yep.
I've got
So
10
plus
damage.
10 plus 14, so 24 damage.
Perfect.
Chance. You shoot out of your hands these missiles, and they go past this guy as he's bracing for them. And all of them just boom, 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 hit this captain. And then you all see an explosion on him as these seals go off.
It's worth noting it's necrotic too.
Chance. You kill him. And as you do, you see... Hold on, I need to move things. You see 2 more pirates jump on board and go, Captain! We'll get you for this! And they both get up to there. And they go on the same initiative as the captain would have. So they're taking his initiative.
I warned you once, now you're dead. And
I don't think you did! But yeah, no. Hold on, I'm organizing things so I can actually get the things easier. There we go. Who's next? Oh god.
And they
it's NPC.
dropped their inspiration because the guy's dead / unconscious, or do they keep it? Because
That is something
gifted
I
or
will know.
concentration?
That is something I will know and you will not.
Oh, sorry.
As the DM, I hold the right to reserve that knowledge.
Okay, sorry about that.
You're fine. Bolo is going to take a swing at this guy. He does get advantage. He rolled 2 6s. He doesn't hit.
God.
This guy's on the ground and he misses. Bolo, you are
Ah.
not good at this. Goodness. Damien, do
Bolo.
something.
So, see that cowboy in front of me? I would like to bonus
call him-
action. I called him a
Call that
cowboy.
pirate
He's a sea
cowboy, you bitch.
he's a sea cowboy. I'd
A
like to
sea.
go ahead and I'd like to bonus action place a seal on that sea cowboy. I'd like to invoke my infernal conduit, my 1d10, and I would like to attack him with my greatsword.
Gotcha.
Oh
Is that
my god!
Alex, you don't even need to use the Infernal.
But I would like to for healing. I siphon health when I use the 1d10.
I mean, go for it if you want to. Go ahead, roll me
Let's
1d10.
Fuck it, I got 4 HP back. It's okay, I'm back up to 23.
Yeah, you got an additional 4. Turn that off at GM.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yep,
There
thank
we
you.
go.
So you get 4 back, but you...
That was non-lethal damage? Can I say it's non-lethal since I crit?
What side of the sword are you using?
I'm using the blunt side of the sword. I always default to the blunt side.
Okay.
See how it says bludgeoning in the damage type?
Yeah, you swing down on this guy with the blunt edge of your sword, and as it hits him, you put a little too much force into it, and it hits his neck and cracks his neck, and just... and he is dead instantly at your feet.
Ooh.
Let me say this. He had 19 health. You surpassed it by a decent fucking bit. Because 13 plus the second one's max, so it's another 12. So already 25. You're 6 over, 10 over. You get to 10 over his... 10 over dead, which is over half of his max. Which, in my opinion, is just outright killed. So that's how I ran that. Just so you know my reasoning. It's not unfair. I'm a semi-fair DM. Yeah, this guy is gonna try to get up and hit these guys. No, he can get up, but it'll take his movement for the turn, and then he's gonna take a swing at... What did I do? Sorry, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Nothing happened. He's gonna try and take a swing at Crook.
Oh wait, if I killed him, I placed a seal on him. I'd like to move the seal onto one of the pirate nearest chance.
Okay. Seal is counted for. And he does hit this. He will hit him for 3. And that'll be his turn. There's only one more pirate, aside from the other 2. Fucking hell. And yeah, he's going to take a swing at you, Chance. Are you kidding me? Another crit fumble.
Nothing
Oh my
happened.
god, nothing happens. Thank God. My gosh, you guys are whipping the floor with my dudes. And the other 2 are going to go on this initiative. And they're both going to take flintlock shots. Both of them at the captain. Miss and miss.
Dumbasses.
This Crook's going to go... Crook will hit and kill this guy. It'll be Crook's turn. Ralph's turn. Finally, someone that can actually voice act. Because I don't want to voice act the other guys. I don't feel like it. Ralph will... He goes, oh boy. You there. And he's going to get right here. He goes, I don't like you. And he is going to try and grab this pirate.
Which pirate?
Oh.
The one with my thingy on it?
Oh,
This guy.
No.
But he does not. If you looked at the chat.
Oh, he got 7. Little buddy.
No. Look at the red. That's a crit
The
fumble.
natural one.
Oh, I can't
So-
tell if it's red or black.
Oh, that's right. So nothing happens with that, but his spell just fizzles. He goes, uh-oh. And he's looking up at him, realizing, oh, shit. Captain Bethros will charge up the stairs to this guy and is going to take a swing at him. It is going to miss, actually. He takes a swing and swings wide. And yeah, that'll be his turn. Chance, it is your turn.
Oh, now I can get up close and personal with this be-all. And I will...
I told you it was going to be an interesting game.
I'm going to aim for his head and Ray of Frost him. Oh, and
Uh,
I haven't been doing my thing. It's ice damage. I have the +4 on this shit.
Oh my god, you do!
Shit!
Well, you will get a +4, but also, because you are casting a range spell from close range, you will have disadvantage on this. And that's
Don't
just
you also
rules
have
written.
bless?
You do have bless, so you do have a D4 you can add.
Okay.
So go ahead and you have a nat 1 there, my friend.
I do have a nat 1 right there.
Oh
Roll
no.
roll me a D20. Just flat D20.
Okay. 16.
Nothing happens.
Eh.
But also, nothing happens. Will that be the end of yours?
Can I spit in his face so I can get his attention so he doesn't hurt the little boy?
Yes, you can spin in his face.
Okay.
I spit at you. Roll me a D20 for how much loogie you get in there.
Please. Damn it! Only 6!
There's barely any phlegm. You try, but there's like nothing.
Damn.
It's just saliva.
Damn it.
It's Bolo's turn, and he's going to run over here, and he's going to invoke flanking now. And
I'm surprised you didn't take an opportunity attack.
Who the hell's going to take an opportunity attack? There's no one to take an opportunity attack from.
Pirate.
This
No,
is
Oh,
your
that's his
friend.
brother.
That's his brother,
Oh,
dumbass.
shit.
And he's going to cutlass him.
Does he hit?
Hold on, I'll tell you. What's the DC? He misses with advantage! He got 2 12s! The DC's 13! It's not that fucking hard! Oh my god. This is gonna be something. Yeah, that's his turn. That's his turn, too. Damien, kill this guy, please. You won't kill him. Hit him. Knock him out. Fucking hell.
I would like to bonus action place a seal on the pirate that's up by the friendly captain.
Okay.
So I have 1 seal left,
About to say, I think you only have one of those left.
and then I would like to move the remaining bit up the stairs and to this captain. Is that possible?
That's not a captain, that is just a
I mean the
pirate,
pirate. I
but,
just mean the pirate.
but yes. You can do that.
All right. I would like to attempt.
You do. You
No, how
use
many
your
people have I watched die in front of me so far?
4.
I think I.
And one of them was very brutal.
I think as I run up the stairs, I shift the hilt in my hand to have the sharp edge of the blade facing downward. And as I run up the stairs, I point the sword at the pirate facing our captain, and I place my brand on him, but I don't break eye contact with the guy I run over towards after the fact.
Gotcha.
And then as I'm running up the stairs, I wind my sword up with the sharp blade facing, and I go to cleave through the enemy.
Roll it.
And then I have to change damage types.
Roll your d4. Roll your d4. Alex!
It was fate! That's what it was waiting for.
you've seen all this blood. You've seen the carnage, and the memories are flashing to you. And an evil smirk comes across your face for only a second. Only a second. But you slash up, and you cut through this guy's ribcage and cleave him through.
Can I paint a picture real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
As I cleave through his ribcage, I would like it to stop just halfway at his solar plex. So I'm cleaving from the bottom right up to his left shoulder, right?
Yeah.
It wedges inside of him. I rip the sword out. I spin it around my head. I switch grips as I'm at the top of my head. I slice back down and I behead him.
Hell yeah. And the head rolls. And
I just stand there and kind of pant. Just not out of like necessity, but like I'm just staring at his body as the end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And there are 2 more pirates who will do things, and they both have the next initiatives. So Pirate 1 is going to... He's fucking scared.
Pirate 1! Oh, he's so fucked!
I'm gonna roll D4. Yeah, he's gonna do this. He disengages and jumps into the water. Because he thinks it's a clean... He thinks it's a better fate than you fuckers.
Oh, I'm not letting him go.
And I'm going to roll something.
Oh, sharks eat him.
You see, as he jumps in, it's almost like fate. A whale surfaces, and as he jumps down, the whale's tail comes up to smack the water, and smacks him like a fucking ping pong ball. And you just see him go whoosh. and as soon as he hits the water, he's dead. But you all do see a whale, and it smacks its tail, and it dives back down.
Do I see it?
Oh yeah, you see that.
Okay.
Pirate 2, who's now realizing he's alone. He hasn't been touched yet. He's the tankiest pirate that I had, aside from the captain. But he knows he's fucked. But he's gonna try. He's not going down without a fight. So he's gonna cutlass at the captain and going to miss. This guy's turn, and he goes, "Go on, Captain! You got him!" It'll be Ralph's turn.
Oh, hey, if that one pirate died, I would like to move the seal from the guy who got tail whipped like a little bitch to the only alive pirate. So the active pirate has 2 seals.
Yep, you can do that. And he's going to just cheer on his father. Ralph kind of looks up. Damien, how you looking for Ralph?
I'm sitting at 23 out of 30.
Okay, you're fine. Ralph just kind of goes, "Wow. Get him!" And Ralph will cast light. And he just kind of makes a spotlight appear right here. Shining down on this guy. Like he set the stage. And the captain, now that he has this, will get advantage on this attack. He goes, "Are you not entertained?" And he will slice down at this guy. Whoo! And yeah, he slashes into him for 12 damage. And this guy does not look good. And this guy kind of slides.
Wait, he slashes into him? So he hits.
Yeah.
Add 4d6 on top of that.
40. Go ahead and roll him. Yeah, no. And with that, a necrotic pulse goes through, and the captain pulls his sword out as the fire from his sword cauterizes the wound, and he looks at him. "Go back to where I was." And he dies. And that's the end of combat. And everything's cleaned up. One of the first things that does happen is the captain spins around and puts a hand on your shoulder, Damien. Goes, "You good?"
I don't acknowledge it. I just remain staring at the body I beheaded.
The captain snaps his fingers. "Men, bodies, clean up now." "Sir!" And they start going through and cleaning out the bodies, start swashing the deck. And the and Bolo kind of gets up to you. Or sorry, Crook gets up to you. I gotta take care of this one, bud. Sorry.
I think as he talks to me, I don't think Damien was actively there when he was staring. I think as whoever, since we seem to be getting that one guy's name mixed up so much, I'm just gonna say that guy. I think I kind of like, my head twitches a bit and I blink as though I'm coming to again, and I nod my head yes and I back away.
All right, you do that, and you
Could I make my way towards where we slept?
yeah.
I'm assuming we have something, right?
Yeah, I do have one bit before you do that. There's one
Okay.
little bit that's gonna happen. There is a cutlass for each of you and a flintlock pistol for each of you if you would like to claim it.
I would like to claim one.
It would not make sense for my guy right now to claim anything.
I'm good with ranged things. I'm not really good with close combat shit.
Yeah. Ralph will take a flintlock pistol, so I'm just going to mark it down in a sheet. So I remember to add that in. Raider, flintlock. And I will get everyone's and I will get you stats for that afterwards. Do know it is a firearm, and if you do not have proficiency in firearms, even if you have proficiency in ranged weapons, this is a different classification. So please do know that you can still use it, but you do not have proficiency in it yet.
Ooh.
Everyone who does take one up, I'm just gonna kind of monologue the next 2 months or the next month and a half that happen over the time, and then we'll kind of rewind time and get to your thing, Damien. Okay.
Okay.
Because we're starting to pull this session to a close. The captain and the crew and the others, they kind of clean up all the bodies and make sure everyone's situated, and then he goes, "Well, if anyone would like to learn how to use one of these pistols better, follow me." And he sets up targets, and Ralph will do this, and Chance, if you would also like to, because you did also pick one up, he will hold a class, and every day he will help you guys learn how to shoot these. And if you do take the time over the rest of the voyage, you will become proficient in the flintlock pistol. Not in all firearms, but in the flintlock pistol.
I will take advantage of that teaching.
Okay. Ralph is also going to do the same. And Damien, if you would like to, you may also. There definitely are more pistols on board, so if you do want to learn and pick up the proficiency, you can. You do not have to.
Honestly, bro, I'm a swords type of guy.
Mm-hmm. That is
So
completely fine.
I think Damien's gonna sit out on the flintlocks.
Yep.
Not just because
Okay.
he's like being broody right now, but because like he has no use for gun.
Yeah, no, that's fully understandable. And again, I will get stats afterwards. And then I will sum up the end of the voyage after this. So, Damien, you head to the bunks. What do you do?
Right now, I think Damien is going through quite a few things. One being the fact that I think of all the things that fucked him up the most today is the fact that he couldn't spare the life of the one person even when he was actively trying. Like when he cracked the neck with the blunt edge of the blade. I think that part's constantly stuck in his head. I think in a sense he feels like he failed himself. And then he indulged what he should not have allowed. So upon getting down into the bunks, I think he sits alone for some time, but after a while, as he processes and he sits on what actively happened on board, I think he begins to obsess with cleaning the blade. I think he tries to buff out. Now, me and you agreed that that part of the blade had not been used yet for anything, right?
Yeah, that was pristine.
I think even if it's barely noticeable, I think in Damien's eyes, he sees the blade as somewhat tarnished, as though it's not as sharp as it once was. Even if it's barely noticeable, to him it's very noticeable. And he sees the blood on it, and I think for the next sizable chunk of time that he can be alone, he obsesses over cleaning it, polishing it. And it doesn't work. He can get the blood off, but he can't get the sword to be as sharp as he does, but that's what he does.
Okay. Yeah. So you take the time and you do that. I apologize. I'm doing a thing right now because I realize. Oh, of course. Why? Why not? Okay. Fuck it. Yeah. You ever try to do something cool and then realize the image you grabbed is a stock image?
Yep. Or the images that you look on Chrome and you think they have the transparent background, but the transparent background is actually the image of what a transparent background should look like. It has like that checkerboard effect.
Yeah.
Like it lies
I
to you.
know. Oh, I know.
So, oh my god.
Yeah. So, after this time, does Chance do anything afterwards, or do you just kind of carry on normal activity?
He, before going to bandage himself up some more, after his bandage was tarnished, he actually does notice Damien not himself, and he will actually try to go up to the room and see if he's alright, or if Chance could help him in some way.
About how, compared to when he goes into the room, when does Chance knock on the door? Like how far after?
He wants to. He knows that you need some space, but he'll wait about 10 minutes or so, like kind of hesitantly about to approach the door, and then he knocks.
10 minutes. I think Damien would wait a beat before saying anything. You can hear that there's a clang inside of the room, and then a second after he says, "Come in."
And Chance will come in with some bandages that are actually fresh before he does anything with himself, to make sure you're okay. Wordlessly. Seeing if you're up for conversation, or if you really don't want me to pry.
I think
yeah.
After kind of like half throwing his sword onto the floor, Damien's just kind of like sitting cross-legged on the bed with like his, I'm gonna say like he has his elbows on his knees with like his back hunched. And like he's looking down at the blanket as he addresses you, but he says, "You did good up there."
Couldn't have done it better without you. And he will wordlessly, unless you move otherwise, he will actually start dressing your wounds wordlessly.
I think Damien grows a little tense as you begin to dress the wounds, but he doesn't push you away. Like he doesn't do anything like dramatic or like anything that could be seen as bad. It's just the tenseness you feel could be attributed to just it being a long day and like he wasn't expecting somebody to actually come down and bandage him.
Do I need to roll medicine for how sucky I do this?
No, make me roll.
Thank you, Noah.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.
From here, we are going to kind of cliff notes and end this session off because it is our end time. We went to about 2 hours 15 minutes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Just so like it doesn't come off as like a dick move where like I say nothing to him bandaging me. When he finishes bandaging me, I do like the hand that was bandaging me, like I tap it twice with mine and I say, "Thank you. I appreciate it."
Nothing of it.
Another month and a half go by. You all kind of settle in and you look on the horizon and you can see the land of Privzane on the horizon. And you arrive. And that's where we'll end our session.
So, if I recall correctly, hold on, where is it?
And you
I
guys
can't find
went
it.
from
I'm
Blue
looking
Hawk,
for your
and
thing.
you are now here.
Wow.
We're going on a trip in my not so favorite ship, soaring through the sea.
But
Hell
just
yeah.
yes. So just so you guys know, in between here, you will not have another level up yet.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy, but between this session and next, no, sorry. Obviously, long rests have happened, so everyone will get all their stuff back, because you had a month worth of long resting.
Fair.
So just so you, the players, know, and for the people at home who do pay attention and kind of watch me on what I say here, you will have this next session, and then after that session, there's going to be a bit of time in between, where you'll have some kind of downtime. So kind of now for the players, kind of start coming up with what you want to do using that downtime. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say. Anyhow, with that, I do want to say a huge thank you to our lovely audience at home. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoying. Whether you watched it here in live, or if you listened in after the fact on the YouTubes in the podcast format that it is, we appreciate you guys. So, as always, stay awesome, stay safe, and stay golden, my friends.